Buenos días, amigos y amigas. Es un gran placer. Soy Charles Cook, el abogado y gerente abogado aquí en Cook Baxter, en Atlanta. Un placer de estar aquí con ustedes hoy día, charlando en el idioma celestial español. Today is Spanish Day here at Cook Baxter. I'm Charles Cook. I'm a founding partner at Cook Baxter. And today is principally in Spanish. So if you have any English questions, please post them. Happy to answer them after we get done in Spanish. Okay, ya que charlé en español y en inglés, vamos a enfocarnos en español. Otra vez, bienvenidos. Y hay muchas cosas ya que están tirando a nosotros la administración de Trump, tratando de decir, mira aquí, mira acá, mira allá, para que no pongamos atención de lo que está haciendo. Obviamente ellos tienen una meta de deportar 1 millón de personas en el año fiscal o en el año 2025. Hasta este punto, la única cosa que han hecho es caer detrás de Biden y han deportado 125, algo así, mil de personas. No tanto como hizo Biden. Pero vamos a ver, ellos quieren ampliarlo y vamos a hablar hoy día de algunas cosas que están haciendo para tratar de crecer los números de gente que son deportables, incluyendo haciendo algo que en mi opinión es increíblemente deshonesto y un abuso del sistema. La primera cosa de que queremos hablar hoy día es el estatus de DACA. Eso es importantísimo de entender lo que está pasando. Como dije en inglés hace una semana y en español hace 2 semanas, el caso de DACA ya no fue apelada. No fue apelada. Dije la semana pasada que no iban a apelarlo y no lo apeló. Now, ¿quién no apeló? Well, primeramente, hay que entender quién son los partidos. El estado de Texas llevó el caso contra la administración de Biden, o sea, el gobierno federal. Pero un tercer partido entró que se llama MALDEF. Esa es la Mexican American Legal Defense Educational Fund. Ellos entraron como un intervenor de tercer partido diciendo, mira, nosotros representamos los con DACA que son afectados. Y era importante que lo hicieron porque Texas ganó su caso. O sea, Texas ganó ante la Corte de Apelación que ellos pueden, que DACA puede terminar en Texas. Pero también la Corte dijo que eso no puede afectar a los otros estados. El Trump no apeló. Ellos quieren terminar DACA. Y MALDEF eran los únicos que pudieran haber apelado, pero no lo apelaron. Y dijeron ayer que no apelaron porque tenían miedo de perder DACA por los otros 49 estados en los Estados Unidos. Entonces, mejor de sacrificar a Texas y preservar DACA en los otros estados, entendiendo, por supuesto, que Trump últimamente va a tirar DACA también, y otros estados probablemente van a llevar sus propias quejas en cada estado pidiendo la remoción de DACA, al mínimo los estados rojos. Pero ¿qué quiere decir esta decisión? No, primeramente, la estadía todavía está en plazo. La estadía todavía está en plazo porque ya el caso que no fue apelado se ha devuelto al juez en Texas, el que original negó, Judge Hannon, negó DACA por los en Texas y los demás estados. Y ya van a seguir luchando en Texas en cuanto a qué va a pasar por los que viven allí. Now, nosotros orábamos que usted iba a decir que ya el lunes iban a empezar a aceptar casos de DACA, pero a causa de que la estadía está en plazo hasta que Judge Hannon hace su decisión final en el caso, MALDEF dijo que van a empezar a negociar con el estado de Texas por los que viven en Texas. Y van a ser advocates o los abogados pidiendo un tiempo de implementación, o sea, de terminación de DACA por los que viven en Texas. Entonces, si vives en Texas y su DACA expira en el próximo año, usted debe pedir ahorita la extensión. Va a tomar, yo creo, varios meses para que lleguen a una decisión final. Pero es importantísimo, por supuesto, que manda su extensión y que manda su parole. Todavía existe DACA en Texas, ¿ok? Pueden extenderlo, pero no pueden poner nuevos casos en ningún lugar, hasta que Judge Hannon da su decisión final en el caso, que creo que es varios meses en adelante. Entonces, desafortunadamente, los de 90,000 que tienen sus casos pendientes desde el 2021, todavía tienen que esperar un poco más tiempo. Y ahí está DACA. Ojalá ustedes entienden, si viven en Texas, manda su extensión. Si están entre un año, manda su parole ahorita. Los que están afuera de Texas, sigue esperando de poner nuevos casos y seguir esperando la decisión por los 90,000 que están pendientes. Los demás pueden renovar su DACA y, como he dicho ya por años, un año antes aplica por la extensión y además pide por su parole aún los que tienen órdenes de deportación. Ojalá clarifica. Mi cara desapareció. Lo siento, hermanos. Ya estoy de vuelta. No sé qué pasó ahí. Entonces, la segunda cosa de que quisimos hablar hoy día son las multas de trompazo. Hay muchos reportes ayer que Trump dio noticias de multas de $20,000 a casi $2 millones a los que tienen órdenes de deportación y no salieron del país. Now, ellos tienen el derecho bajo la ley que está corrido en la acta de inmigración, la sección 274 D pequeña D, que dice: cualquier persona que tiene un orden final de remoción que con intención no sale o niegue de salir, o que no toma esfuerzos para tratar de salir, o simplemente que está presente aquí contra el deseo del gobierno, pueden recibir una multa de $995 al día, y el gobierno de Trump están mandando esta multa a 4,500 personas. Now, tienen 30 días para decir a ellos: hey, no puedo pagarlo, no debe multarme por las razones siguientes. Es la razón que me quedé. No era para violar la ley, pero, por ejemplo, mi esposo era enfermo o cualquier cosa. No, después de 30 días, el gobierno puede, aunque es inclaro cómo, empezar el proceso de tratar de conseguir el dinero de usted. Tal vez pongan un lien en su casa, tal vez pongan un lien en sus cuentas bancarias. La protección por esto, por inmigrantes, es de formar un trust. No, en inglés la palabra trust es confianza en español, pero es un documento legal y hay abogados que hacen este tipo de cosas, donde crean un trust, donde todos sus ingresos, todos sus bienes, su casa, todo está en el nombre de trust. Y el trust no es sujeto a la multa, solamente usted. No, por supuesto, nadie va a pagar una multa de $1.8 millones. Eso es obvio, no van a hacerlo. Está hecho para causar pánico en personas. No, si no tienes cosas, la multa es irrelevante. Que tienes un carrito roto, ¿qué es la multa? No tiene ninguna consecuencia para usted. Pero es importante de entender, si recibes una de esas multas, que no lo ignoras, que hables con un abogado de inmigración tan pronto como sea posible. Entonces, estén pagando atención a las multas de trompazo. La otra cosa que quise hablar hoy día es el programa de auto-deportación iniciado bajo la administración de trompazo. ¿Qué es? Bueno, ellos tomó la app de CBP1 y lo cambiaron a un app de autodeportación. y están prometiendo transporte y cuando llegues a su país, $1,000. Y esto es para ahorrar al gobierno. Ahorita cuesta el gobierno $17,121 para arrestar, detener y deportar a alguien en los Estados Unidos. Entonces, ellos están ahorrando $15,000 porque usted y su familia se deportan por sí mismo. Ayer, el primer vuelo salió a San Pedro Sula con 64 personas, incluyendo niños, a su país. No, es claro si han recibido su dinero, le dieron cash, no sé. No han mencionado cómo van a pagar. Pero lo que no mencionan es al salir tendrá una prohibición de regresar de 10 años. No son libres para regresar. Y si salen y se regresen ilegal, tendrán una prohibición por vida. No, obviamente, hay gente que ya son frustrados por Trump, no quieren vivir aquí nomás y bien me voy a mi país. Es un país mejor que los estados bajo Trumpazo. No hay mucha gente, pero hay algunos. Well, use el programa. Es inclaro si las cosas son verdad. Simplemente sabemos que un grupo salió en un avión privado operado por el gobierno a San Pedro Sula y recibieron un bienvenido del gobierno. Entonces, el gobierno donde te vas van a saber que vienes porque están vendiendo en un avión del gobierno de los Estados Unidos. Entonces, no están llegando en secreto para que nadie sepa cómo llegaste aquí. Todos sabrán que tienes $1,000 en su bolsa. Tú decides si quieres hacerlo. La última cosa de que quise hablar hoy día es de Jimena. Muchos de nuestros amigos aquí en Georgia conocen, y nacionalmente conocen el caso de Jimena Arias Castillo, que fue arrestado ilegalmente en Dalton, Georgia, por un policía que mintió acerca de su arresto y un crimen que había cometido. Y que a la vez su padre estaba detenido previamente por también un arresto de speeding. Su padre fue suelto la semana pasada con una fianza y la fianza de Jimena, la audiencia era ayer. Y poco antes de llegar a su turno con el juez, se cortó la línea del cárcel. El internet se desapareció. Entonces, hoy día, ahorita, mi socio Dustin está pidiendo la fianza de Jimena y ojalá antes de terminarnos hoy día con la llamada, tendremos noticias que ella ha sido aprobada por una fianza. Ojalá me notifiquen cuando esto pasó y puedo pasar esa información a ustedes. Yo tengo confianza que el juez puede dar la fianza. Ella es elegible claramente por una fianza y debe recibirlo porque lo que ha pasado ella es injusto y horrible. Ya hablamos de sus preguntas hoy día. Solamente tenemos 38 comentarios. Empezamos, por supuesto, con Claudia. Gusto verte. Claudia, es horrible lo que está pasando, ¿no? Que él está cambiando la cultura de los Estados Unidos a una cultura de miedo, una cultura de desnegocio, una cultura de anti-inmigrantes. Tal vez nunca recuperemos. Es una de las razones que estoy construyendo una casa en el Perú, una casita. Tengo mi Inca Cola acá. Si no han tenido Inca Cola hoy día, debe tomarlo. Es rico. La bebida de los dioses. Luis, nice meeting you, presume. Okay, sorry. Excelente. Let's get it done, Luis. Ani Cruz, saludos, gracias. No, yo soy muy bendecido. Tengo una esposa y familia increíble, tengo socios y empleados increíbles y Dios me ha bendecido y por eso ojalá puedo bendecir a ustedes. Esa es mi gran oración. Jesús Raya, buenos días, Maldev, mando un dicho. Debe tomar, Jesús, como dije en inglés, en español va a tomar probablemente 3 o 4 meses. I think 3 or 4 months, Jesús, es lo que va a tomar. Damien, 65 días desde que tomé el biométrico. No, Damien, el permiso de trabajo pueden tomar 4 o 8 meses. Mira, hay gente que viene más antes, hay gente que vienen después. Mira, esa es la línea. No hay ninguna razón por qué. Days Queen, can we please translate the important part about DACA? All right, let me just tell you about DACA. since I already did it in Spanish, Thais, and you've hopefully stayed on the line, the MALDEF issued a notice that they didn't appeal, which I told you they weren't going to appeal last week, which means the 49 states still have DACA as Biden passed it, except it's still on hold until the judge in the case finishes dealing with destroying it in Texas. That would probably take, in my opinion, 60 to 90 days, maybe a little bit less, but I think it'll take about that long. And then people in Texas, they're going to figure out when it will end for them. MALDEF says they're going to try to make it extended. I wouldn't count on it. So if you've got DACA in Texas, renew now. We got people getting approved in days. You've seen reports on Dreamers are going to days. Renew it now, file your advance parole now, and get it done. And then in the future, if Trump doesn't end DACA in the other 49 states, then you can move, at least briefly, to a different state. And for the other 49 states, don't file new cases yet. They're not accepting new cases until Judge Hannon finishes. And that also pertains to the 90,000 people who filed in 2021. Adriana, don't know, they have like deadline? No deadlines. No deadlines. If you're going, well, everybody wants to know. He's already said he wants to end it, but we don't know. We don't know. There'll obviously be a big fight if he wants to end it. Jesus, what reason can we expect first timers? Well, again, that will be, I think, 3 or 4 months away, is what it looks like to me. Do you see DOJ until you have the ability to revoke green card for no reason as per the court filing case? What court filing? I don't know what you're referring to. They can't revoke a green card for no reason. Okay, they can revoke green cards, typically for fraud, but they have to do that within 5 years. Generally, after that, they can't revoke it for fraud. So, Pluto Mars, I don't know who you are or your case. If DACA is deemed unlawful, how is Hannon going to open it? Well, that's the thing. He can't. Hannon's going to end DACA for Texas, only for Texas. That's it. Vanessa, good to see you again. Love the new picture. Great picture, Vanessa. Vanessa's the founder of Dreamers Together. Great place to go on Facebook. Great community of, 60,000 DACA recipients and Dreamers. Great community. You should join. Hey, Mr. Cook, can you translate the DACA back in English? I already did. There you go. If DACA expires, can I? No, it's no. Estefania, can I just reach through the screen and shake your head? File it now. You should have filed months ago. You're welcome, Brenda. ¿Qué va a pasar con TPS de Venezuela? Ok. Excelente pregunta. Está terminado. Por los nuevos está terminado. Okay. Now, interesantemente, el caso todavía sigue. Simplemente la estadía fue terminado. Pero soy miembro de un grupo de abogados y estamos pensando de llevar una acción de clase o más, una acción de gente de 100, 200 mil, 10 mil venezolanos que quieren demandar individualmente el caso. Pague atención la semana siguiente, tendremos más noticias. Tenemos una llamada esta noche para formar una idea de qué hacer para proteger los venezolanos que ya que el Corte Supremo no lo protegieron. ¿Cuántos meses do you think it will take Hannon? Again, 3 to 4 months is what I think. I don't think he's not going to rush it. Not going to be a week. Renew. Yes. Now, too early, wait till the beginning of the next year. Oh, no, wait a second. 26. That was 25. Yeah, you have to wait. You have to wait till September. File in September. September. Sorry, Beatrice. I looked at the 9. I thought it was 9/26 of 2025. But you mean it's 9/26 of 2026. Yes. So, yeah, you got to file in September. Why would you renew now? Again, because you file a year in advance. Pero ¿para qué es necesario sacar el parole? Para conseguir una entrada legal en caso de que tiene esposa que es ciudadana o hijos de 21 años que te pueden pedir. Y así tendrá una entrada legal. Let's see. Cynthia, I am a DACA and I recently married a citizen. Should I renew my DACA? Yes, I think you should always keep your DACA going until you get your green card. Congratulations. That's awesome news, Cynthia. I have a sponsor for EB3 green card, but I have 3 years of unlawful presence. Well, parole doesn't help you. You need a mom or a dad who's a resident. If you don't have a mom or a dad who's a resident, don't waste your money on EB3. It's not going to serve you any purpose. I know it's too early. It's talking about yeah, exactly. For current DACA holders in Texas, DACA with expiry date of January 27. No, you're going to be fine. You'll be fine traveling. Won't be any problem at all. Any problem at all. I know Muñoz. Abogado, acabo de llegar. ¿Qué pasó con DACA? Ok, vaya al principio. Cuando terminamos en YouTube, vaya al principio. Todo estará allí. Andrea Sarmiento, if my DACA expires, should I renew now? You should definitely renew now. It's within a year. If it's within a year, renew it now. Don't trust the government. Thank you for this information. What claim do we help not have negotiation? I don't know. I don't know what the negotiation is. Why does Texas negotiate? They won. Basically, they're going to ask for the judge's good graces. Judge, please, it's just mean to end it. Please let the current DACA kids that filed, let them be adjudicated, and then they just can't renew it a second time. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm not Maldef. You'll have to ask them. If my DACA expires 2/26, you should renew a year beforehand. I've been saying this for years. All right, Elizabeth Gallaga said apply. Okay. Noé, abogado, gracias. ¿Cuándo podemos saber la respuesta de West? Otra vez. Yo creo que 3 o 4 meses. Hello, Elizabeth. Great to see you. Frin Jimena. Gracias, Vanessa. Debe ser libre. Todavía voy a chequear mi email. Todavía no tenemos nada. Antes de salir, buscaré a mi asistente para ver si tenemos una fianza todavía. Let's see. Israel, how soon would we expect for USIS to make an announcement regarding, again, after the judge makes a decision? Okay. So no need to transfer assets under a U.S. citizen. A trust is enough. Yeah. Trust is enough. A trust will protect you. What are the chances of a new DACA application? None until they make the decision. So, patience, young grasshopper. Las personas que fueron agarradas en la frontera y los mandan de regreso a México, le están una salida sin ver a un juez. Es lo mismo que... No, ese es un retorno, ese se llama un retorno voluntario. Eso no es una deportación, no es una salida voluntaria, es un retorno voluntario y eso no es una deportación. My DACA expires July. You can renew in July, 1 year beforehand. Okay. Lourdes, hola, mi esposo calificó para una VT y dice nuestro abogado que podemos meter la aplicación para residentes independientes. ¿Sería bueno aplicar? Sí, absolutamente. Debe hacer la VT. Si eres elegible, hágalo. Karen Meds, do you think it's safe for green card as a criminal record to apply for naturalization? It depends. I don't care if it's non-deportable. If it's in the last 5 years, no, at all, no matter what it is. If it's more than 5 years, I need to say, as a lawyer, before I could advise you, I would need to see the disposition. Call for an appointment. Okay, call for an appointment. I'm in Texas. My expiration on tricks. Again, a year before. Okay. How's DACA future looking? I don't think it looks very bright. If my DACA expires 2/20, I mean, you can ask the same question. You know, I always answer the questions. You only have to ever ask once. I usually knock you off the call if you off the video if you ask more than once. Application been on hold. What application? Oh yes, your DACA. A few more months, we'll get there. If your DACA expires in 2026, before May 22nd, 2026, you can renew now. Jimena's case, as I said a few minutes ago, she is literally having a hearing right now. My partner, Dustin, hey, Stephanie? Stephanie?
Yeah?
Is Dustin still in the hearing?
Probably, yeah.
All right.
I can go check.
We'll find out. Go over in 5 minutes and let us know. We're going to give an update on the live here. So Stephanie's going to go see if Dustin is still in the conference room on there and what's going on. Yesterday, again, as I noted, she had a hearing yesterday, and they did 2 cases. She was the third. They called her up, and the video cut off because she's in a jail in South Georgia. The judge is in Atlanta. We're actually in her office. So it's all on video. And they just cut it. The internet died in South Georgia. Yeah, that's the kind of crappy system we have. So for doctors that just plan on moving, yeah, just move. Why do you want to live in Texas? Come on. You don't live in Texas. The application is active review. Do you think it will be approved? What application? Oh, well, surely, so that you know, they moved around the applications. That's why the system said active reviewing. They're not really active. Well, they did deny a couple people. So they were reviewing it for denials because they can still deny people. So I think you're in good shape as soon as the judge gets done. What if you get arrested and have an I-130 in process? Well, you're going to get picked up by ICE if you're undocumented. If you're arrested, the arrest doesn't affect I-130. So it also says what your arrest is for. So
He's still in the court.
What's still in the court? All right, still in the court, everybody. Is he talking or is he just sitting there? He's talking
and waiting, but he's
all right. So you never know if you're first. I live in Texas. My permission expires 12/26. You can't renew. No puedes renovar, Charlie, hasta octubre de 2025.
Yeah, we're there.
Okay. It's Danco. Hola, abogado. Soy abogado. Qué chévere. Hola, Palto. ¿Cómo está usted? What triggers biometrics? I do not have to go through many. Generally, if your prints are expired, generally, if you've been printed in the last 5-6 years, you don't get fingerprinted again. They used to get fingerprinted every time, but now they realize because they couldn't reuse the prints. Now they reuse them. I don't know. It's a software issue. Kenzie, do you have any thoughts why we've barely seen anything in the last 3 weeks? Is any of the couple changes? It shouldn't be affecting any of them. We've had several approved in the last couple of weeks. Immigration is, first of all, they're short of staff because they asked for ICE officers to be USCIS officers to do ICE's work for them. So they're short-staffed, and they run it all the time. Okay, shift 10 people, no more APs for you this week. You're going to do APs for somebody else, or you're going to do I-130s, or you're going to do adjustments. So they're constantly shifting people, and they haven't hired anybody. So they're gradually losing people. Some people are going to work for ICE temporarily, and others they shift around. So that's why you see these random slowdowns in these processes. For those who are in Texas, yes, you can still use it for travel. Eric, go, have a great time. En Kenia va la visa U. La visa U se va en... ustedes saben que pueden verificar eso por sí mismo. Está online. Usas.gov. A ver, usas.gov. Vaya a Case Processing Times y vaya a la forma cuando se verifica que eres un ser humano. Si vaya a la forma 918, chequea la de Service Centers y dice que están trabajando casos de 2022. Qué interesante. Qué interesante. Do you expect the current DMIRS to be affected in tech? Yes, I do. And I think new applications will be active shortly. Okay. They can only phase it out if they terminate it. And they haven't terminated it. I filed my AP application 11/25. No, I've had APs filed long after that have been approved. You might want to call the 800 number, Ureli, and find out why you're just taking that long. That's 6 months is a very long time for a DACA advanced parole. Recibir que puedes renovar un año antes de su expiración. Ok, tengo residencia desde 2023 y quiero ir a México. Tengo un poco de miedo desde mi residencia tuve un cargo de... Tú estás bien. Si fuiste aprobado por la residencia, no tendrás ningún problema regresando de México. Tengo un buen tiempo. No tomes el agua. Okay. Any motion to reopen are still safe to send. Again, motions to reopen are very hard to get these days, Jimmy. The denial rates are much higher than before. You can still send them. Just don't know if they're going to be approved. Being affected by a berg, gotten physically berg, whatever that is. Do you qualify for you to be affected by a berg? I don't have any idea. If you're physically assaulted by a weapon, that's a U visa. Okay, physically assaulted by a hand, that's not a U visa. My son will be 21. I can send my package in August. Yeah, the day of his birthday. No, you have to mail it his birthday. Tiene que tener 21 años, Flores. How long do you anticipate the initial application to be processed as a judge? I would suspect 4 to 6 months. They're not going to do them fast. So this applies to new applicants and the current ones, yes. Si se mantienen los permisos de trabajo de EPS, se mantienen el estatus legal mientras que sea válido. Sí. EPS es un status legal. I'm afraid to do not be afraid, Lima. let go your fear. Join Dreamers Together on Facebook. Go in and join the group and just read the stories. Not a single DACA recipient has been denied re-entry legally ever. Earlier this year, there's one guy, they jerked him around, sent him back. His lawyer sued and he came right back because they can't do it. They have to let him in. In your opinion, what's the best DACA-friendly state to move to? California. It's very friendly. Very expensive, though. Maryland's awesome. Beautiful weather, great crabs. We have to get AP approved travel on 7/10. When we get back and renew the DACA. Yeah, you can do it at the same time. Absolutely. Have a great time. Addie, I am also my wife's favorite lawyer, in case you did not know. This applies for new and current DACA recipients in Texas that they will not have work permits. Well, they will not be able to renew their work permits. That's ultimately what's going to happen. My DACA expired. Okay, lives in Florida. You can renew in July 2025. Hello, sir. So much advice for me in case you're one of the best. So thank you. You're welcome, R. Rom, 1964. David Lincoln he said, oh, yeah, here we go. Las salidas voluntarias no afecta para que puedan arreglar a través de un matrimonio. Well, depende. Usted salió bajo salida voluntaria y reentró, ahí tendría un permiso permanente. Entonces, Aracelico necesitaría más información para aconsejarte. Y puedes simplemente llamarme, siempre puede llamar para una cita. Aquí la información para llamar, 404-896-8611. Hacemos citas por Zoom, contesto preguntas por email, @cookinmigracion.net, y así podemos ayudarte a conseguir la información que necesitas para tomar buenas noticias. A ver, ¿dónde estamos? ¿Dónde estamos? Casi estamos. Ahí está, Danko. Ya contesté esto. Okay. Is it true you need to update your address? Yes, you have 5 days to update your address. Update your address, okay? Rami, what if you get arrested over to answer that question? Does any of this delay? None of this should delay the advanced parole. Advanced parole, they've been adjudicating on its own for fine. Can you still apply for advanced parole in Texas? Yes, you can still apply until the judge makes a decision. You can apply for advanced parole in Texas. Jesus, if you live in Illinois, that's a great state to be in. I think you should renew your DACA 1 year wherever you live, because you don't know if Trump's going to end it, and you might as well get the full 2 years. Even if you say, well, I have a year left, that means it'll cost me a year. No, you're buying 1 year at a time instead of 2 years at a time. Trust me, it's worth the effort, in my opinion. So when Judge Hammonds gives his order, what are the new guests? Well, they will be accepted for other states unless Trump ends it. What can be done for a 14-year-old DUI, any future prediction? Well, DUI is not a deportable offense. So I don't know what you mean. Expungement doesn't change anything. So I don't have enough of your information about your case to give you any advice. Tengo una pregunta. ¿Cuándo checo la aplicación que tengo que puedo checar cómo va mi proceso? Dicen que faltaban 4 semanas para la decisión de la aplicación. Yeah, well, Elizabeth, no están trabajando los casos de residencia, están demorándolo. Así es. Así es como Trumpazo afecta el sistema legal. Who do you recommend paroling? And do you recommend paroling to another state? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you can come into Texas on parole. You're going to be fine. My DACA expired July 20th. USA, you keep asking this question. U.S. petition for mom with the tourist visa. What forms do we filed in order? Well, Wendy, if you're asking me to tell you how to do a case, hire me. That's what we do. We actually get paid to do those things. Give us a call, 404-816-8611. 212 approved for deportation. I'm waiting for 601A. I know I can't see, but I can ask for what. You don't need it. Anita, if you have a 212 approved, you do not need a motion to reopen. That's the purpose. So if you've tried a motion to reopen and it's denied, then you file an I-212. If you have an in absentia order, it's always best to try to motion to reopen, because 212s are a little bit harder for in absentia cases because you have to show that you're going to court, not going to court was through no fault of your own. But we win these all the time. So why do you keep? Would they keep waiting? What are you in jail for? I don't understand. Anita, your question doesn't make any sense. I'm in Texas. What states are you to ask that question? Faltaba 4 semanas. Oh, yeah, you already asked this question. Can you please explain SCOTUS, Venezuela? Honey, I wish I could explain the Venezuela TPS decision because it makes no sense. But basically, this is what we think it means. Basically, there's the Ninth Circuit is currently considering the case. And they had sustained the
1,500.
Oh, hey, buenas noticias. Jimena ya tiene una fianza, 1,500. Mi socio Dustin es increíble. Ese hombre es el hombre y el abogado del año. Felicidades, Dustin. Ya somos bien animados por Jimena. Pagarán la fianza de inmediato y será suelto, ojalá mañana. Y regresará a la casa. ¡Qué chévere! Gracias a todos por su apoyo, su amor y sus oraciones por Jimena. Y ya seguiremos luchando el caso de ella. En cuanto a Scotus y Venezuela, básicamente dijeron, déjala al circuito 9 para hacer una decisión, básicamente. Can a parent that did voluntary departure enter illegally still be? No, they probably have a permanent bar. ¿Cuánto tiempo más pueden tardar para saber los Dreamers que quedaron? Instead, como dije antes, 3 a 4 meses. I live in Texas. Should my renewal last week? You should expect it to be granted. I did AP last year. Oh.
You want to
Yeah, hey. Yes, mi socio Dustin es el héroe de Jimena. Tenemos 551 personas en vivo.
Wow.
Ahí estamos.
Buenas tardes.
Sacó la fianza porque es tan guapo.
Sí.
Así es.
Por la barba.
Es la barba que lo hace. Es la barba que lo hace.
1,500.
1,500. Felicidades, Dustin.
Gracias.
Chéverísimo. Un fist bump. Ahí está. ¡Woo! Lo que hacemos aquí es ganamos. Ganamos por nuestros clientes. I did a dance pro last year. Do I have to fill out another application for my DACA? No. Well, you do if you want to renew your DACA. You got to fill out an application. ¿Por qué faltaba? Oh, yeah. Y se pregunta 29 Super C. I always answer emails, don't I? Don't I? Yes, I do. My son turns 21. You file on your son's birthday. All right. Hola, abogado. Una petición 130 por hijo ciudadano desde octubre y aún. Porque usted tiene que procesar su residencia aquí. Entonces, su hijo está pidiéndote, usted es elegible a ajustar sus datos, usted tiene madre o padre que es residente. Necesito más información y por esta razón deben hacer una cita. Visiting my grandpa's grave is strong. What I would do, if your grandparents were Catholic, I would contact the local Catholic priest and arrange a mass as a life celebration, and you go for that and to visit their grave. In your opinion, what's the best states for Dreamers to visit? Illinois, California, New York, they're all great. But yes, Eric, if you had a first-time application for DACA, I already answered that question. Again, please just ask once. Don't ask multiple times. Hago una pregunta una vez. Siempre contestas todas las preguntas. Bueno, un padre que hizo la salud voluntaria pero regresó. No se puede. ¿Crees que lleguen a aprobar nuevas solicitudes o no últimamente? Sí. Asking for a friend, came with a C visa, then applied for asylum, received TPSAP, traveled and came back. Yeah, they can adjust status because they traveled and came back. What about my expired, I don't know what that means. I have my dad DACA since the beginning. My work may be taken away. Well, you won't be able to renew it. You just have to move to a different state. Just move to Louisiana for a month. Can I apply for DACA? Should I wait till they start processing? Again, no new applications. Don't send them money. La aplicación por residencia, no. Elizabeth, ya te voy a borrar. Ya eres bloqueada. Lo siento, Elizabeth. Ya perdiste sus opciones. John Morales, ¿puede un padre que hizo la salud voluntaria pero ingresó legalmente ser solicitado por su hijo de 21 años? Ya has hecho esto varias veces. Tú también es bloqueada. Lo siento. Josue, yeah, in 2 months from now. Okay. Under Biden administration, estimated time for it was now. Does that mean? No, it means I sued them. Me and my colleagues sued their asses, and they lowered the processing time. That got down to 3 under Biden. Now, the question is whether it goes back up. That's really the question. Is it safe to drive from California to Washington with DACA? Yes, it's perfectly fine. Enjoy the ride. It's really beautiful going up Highway 5. La aplicación por residencia decía cuánto. Do you think they will ask to apply for instead of a process? No, they will submit. They will process the ones you've already submitted. Hola, Cook, or Kirk. Ya soy el capitán del Enterprise. Tengo mi app aprobado. Solo quiero saber si ha visto problemas en vuelta de regresar. No, ningún problema. Hello, sir. They start new DACA. Not yet. Would an auto accident with a hit and run give the person that status? No. No, that will not do it. La policía de Georgia cumple la misma función que hay en carreteras. No. No lo hacen. Can I do EB3 green card? I have an advanced parole. Yeah, we already answered that, Melissa. Again, you're going to get booted too. Should people with remove orders be going into immigration interviews? Yeah, they need to have a lawyer with them. If you have DACA, you're fine. If you have DACA, you're fine. If you don't have DACA, you might get arrested. Update address for what? If you move, Kayla, if you move, you have 5 days to update your address with the Immigration Service. I'm a DACA holder, mom's green card holder. How much longer should I wait? Oh, probably 15 years. Probably 15 years. Should I update my address if I move? Yes, you should always update your address. Barbie, ¿cómo estás? We love Barbie. She's amazing. I love her. Un gran abrazo. Hey, remember that plant you sent me? Maybe I'll get some fruta this year. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. My kid turns 21 August 20. My DACA expires month 2 is 4. As long as you have the legal entry, it doesn't matter whether you have DACA. That's why you do advanced parole, to get the legal entry. And Parole está de acuerdo con Natasha. Gracias. I apply for DACA. Yeah, we already know that. What will happen? They'll be adjudicated. Ximena got fianza. Ojalá escuchaste esto. Can I hire you if I'm a different state? We work all over the country. The law is the same everywhere. Almost everything's done online. You can hire us anywhere. Okay. Muchas felicidades por Ximena. What do you think will be the future of 601As? Are going to continue. We're going to have to use them. Live in Texas. DACA expires February. You should renew it now. Doing AP in June. Do your DACA renewal now. Quería decir que me fue aprobado por la deportación y estoy esperando. Yeah, okay. Se puede ver. No, tienes orden de ellos te van a deportar. Lo siento. Once DACA is fully removed, will DACA be able to travel to Texas? Yeah, you can travel to Texas. They can't stop you from driving there. Let's see. My green card will expire next year. I'll be applying for citizenship. Is it true that I should apply automatically get? If you apply more than 6 months before the expiration of your card, yes. Can DACA people go to immigration interviews even though they have removed? Yes, you can, without a problem. ¿Es el proceso consular por matrimonio una buena opción? Sí, es una buena opción. Look, I have heard rumors of this, but they can't change the law. Clearly, an advanced parole is a legal entry. There was some confusion in one of the local immigration offices that was fixed after some national liaison work that I did, actually. Thanks to you guys, because you told me about it. Después de haber salido con advanced parole, cuando renueve mi DACA, siempre tengo que mencionar mi salida del DACA. Sí. Can you renew DACA when on probation? Well, on probation for what? Dude, bro, you got DACA and getting probation. Yeah, that's dumb. I did AP without my lawyer's knowledge. What? Dude, you're the boss. Your lawyer is not the boss. Fire your lawyer, hire somebody else. Your lawyer, just tell your lawyer, hey, I'm doing an adjustment. Here it is, my money. If you want to still use him, if he doesn't want to do it, then just say, hey, too bad, so sad. I'll get a different lawyer. Give me my file. Remember, it's your file. You're the boss. We're not your boss. The lawyers are not your boss. They don't own you. You own them. We're your workers. We're your employees. My wife has DACA and is on advanced parole. We want to do, but she's having trouble getting rid of some filing mistakes in Mexico. Trying to get a copy they can't find her. She's copying not original. You don't need an original. You just need a copy. To file, you just need a copy. I wouldn't wait to be resolved. I would file it. Even though you're a Houston Astros fan, Axel. I'm sorry to hear that. Go Braves. All right. As a DACA recipient, can I apply to my local police department to be a cop? No. Cops got to be citizens. DACA just approved, but still waiting for work. Is it because I'm in Texas? No, it'll come. If you're approved, you'll be fine. Are they doing? Yes, they're still doing emergencies. Absolutely. If I set to start law school in Texas, should I not? I wouldn't go to school in Texas. Tell them you got it. If you have DACA, I go to law school somewhere else. 100%. Really? Can you talk about parole through child by military? Yeah. I mean, if you got a child in the military and you only have one entry, this child can get you a legal entry through parole in place and you can get a green card. Boom. We've done these 1,000 times. Do I help with advanced parole? Yes, we do, as do our friends at Dreamers Together. Sorry, I'm with the DACA recipient doing AP, and I'm becoming U.S. weekends qualify. Yeah, you're good to go. Elizabeth, that's great news. Omar, we're almost to the end. Last question, Omar Santana. I obtained my DACA as 18 years and 2 months. However, I had lapsed and I have not approved my total over 6 months. Then you can't do AB3. Do you have a mom or dad? I mean, you got a great crop consultant. That's just awesome. You'd have to consular process. Now, you can consular process, but you have a 3-year bar if you leave. You have a 3-year bar if you leave. So, Omar, please call me. Set up an appointment. It's worth the time. Go over the details of your case. All right. Hey, it has been totally awesome talking to everybody today. I think that's all the questions. Yeah, totally awesome talking to everybody today. I will be back next week. Soy el abogado Charles Cook, aquí, el abogado fundador de Cook Baxter. Si quiere preguntas con nosotros, que necesita, llama a las 404-816-8611 o me puede llamar en un email. Yo contesto todos los emails que recibo. De clientes o no de clientes. Siempre contesto. Y si quiere gozar su tiempo en Twitter, puedes seguirme en la máquina de Twitter. Now, nuestra página de web en español es inmigracion.net. En inglés es immigration.net. There's over 2,000 pages of information on our website. Hey, everybody, it's been totally awesome being with you. I'll be with you next week in English. La próxima semana en inglés a la 1 de la tarde el miércoles. Hasta entonces, que tenga una excelente semana. Chao.